That is truly good. So forget what I just said. So all this shit has been made up in her mind the whole time. Martha's been dead for like a long time. This is really interesting. Okay, so I will say this about the insane asylum thing. I stand by what I said about the fact that a lot of people who didn't deserve to be in an insane asylum were in there. But I will say this. This bitch is the exact type of bitch who deserved, okay, not the treatment, but like to be, just in a mental institution in general. Yes, this woman deserves that sort of thing. She's psycho, straight up.
Mummy nearly died giving birth to me. This is what remains in my memory of my mother's, nanny's, and father's stories. I remember little to nothing of my childhood at home. I have to try, though. Maybe the important events I should know are right there. How are you, madam?
And this is her exploring her own psyche.
I feel a sharp pain. Do you need anything? I can feel it! The time has come.
Execute Order 66. That's a towel?
Everything is ready. Help! Something is wrong. Help! Irene is not well.
I do have to say though that like, okay, when I said nothing makes sense anymore, I meant in terms of like Martha, not trusting the mother and that kind of shit. Cause like, as like I said, um, the thought of cutting the fetus out and all that, that in self is insane.
How are you, honey? I'm getting weaker and weaker. Doctor, hurry! Arena is sick!
Doctor.
Don't worry, Irene. The pain you feel is natural. Push, Irene, push!
What the fuck?
Push, Irene, push!
Jesus Christ, about time.
The baby is born! I feel sick. I feel myself wasting away. It's going to be okay. Poor Mummy. She has suffered so much. I have hurt her so much, ever since I was born.
Hmm.
Mummy, I'm hungry.
You have to do that. Well, this is according to her memory, so this is in fact not how it really went.
No, it's not mealtime, you little nuisance. Mummy, I'm sleepy. No, you can't sleep now. Mummy, I'm thirsty. You're going to annoy me. You just drank. Mummy, I have to pee.
That's enough! Go to your room! Get out of my sight! I can stand you no longer! How dare you! I will make you pay for that! My hands are not enough! You need to learn properly this time!
With that shit, yep.
Sorry, it was an accident, Mummy. Please don't hit me.
Well, fuck. Abuse at its finest.
This is just a game. Is it only a game? I believe the White Lady said that my lost memories would return in the place of my happy childhood. This is the only place I have ever been truly happy. Are these my memories then? Is this actually my life?
No.
I was beginning to remember, but I was so scared to remember too much, especially all at once. I didn't have time to guess exactly what happened. It was making me too upset. Pulling out those memories was like trying to pull out a tooth on your own. Almost impossible, and far too painful.
So did
The
she
White
actually
Lady
kill
told me that the
what?
church is a safe place and home to its children. Don Attilio, my priest, I have to talk to him. I have to call him on the telephone.
Donatilia, huh? Yeah, I do not support domestic violence, child abuse, nor do I support murdering puppies in soup. Who's Donatelio 6938?
Tilio speaking. Who is it?
Father, help me. They're all dead. Daddy, Mummy, everyone.
Julia, come to me immediately. Don't stay alone. It's dangerous. Come to town. You can stay here with me and we can talk about everything. Okay?
Okay, Father.
I ain't so
but
sure about
first
that.
I want to play with my puppets for a while.
Julia, don't be silly. Come to church right away.
Why even call him if you're just gonna... Go to what? Where's San Casu or whatever? Is it gonna make you pump the fucking bike again? At least it's actually giving me a clear point to go to. Yeah, so I'm assuming this is for story purposes because normally you can't. Okay, if you could just get on the bike without inflating it, that's what I would do all the time. The only reason I don't do that as a normal thing is because normally I have to take the fucking pump and do this shit again.
Boys, they had all been killed and it was my fault. They were my age, and a few of them were our friends. I didn't think it would go like that, but wasn't it obvious, really? What was I actually expecting? I felt like a coward. But what could I have done? Should I have betrayed my father? I loved my father, but I also loved my friend Lapo. Which side was I on? I just listened to my heart. I thought it was the right thing to do. But instead, it was the worst thing I could have done.
Well, I can't look at my objectives or anything else.
I didn't go anywhere near the soldiers, Germans or allies. They had all caused me harm. I didn't want to approach anyone, for any reason.
Fair enough.
Once I crossed that threshold, I completely lost touch with reality. Everyone around me had died while I survived everything.
I can see that. You're surrounded by fucking marionettes. So, like I said, it's probably better if you do the side shit like cutting the cables and all that and whatever else not. It probably is, but like I said, I can't do it anyway, so fuck it. Fucking marionettes. Let's do this. I just started and it already freezes a little bit. Okay, and what the so this isn't real. Bunch of skeletons all over the place. Tells me it reeks of death. Let me guess, a metaphor of the insane asylum, since I know how those are. I'm just getting the inclination to walk between these mannequins that represent dead people. And I can't move any faster.
I don't remember how things went. I just remember a big light and then photographs were being taken of me. There was a man dressed in white, a doctor, I presume. He was asking me questions, but I didn't understand what he was actually asking me.
Allow me to give some commentary here. This is probably right after she killed the mother, and they're
He
questioning her
wrote
about it.
something on a piece of paper and then
And
two
now she's in the
nurses led
asylum,
me
or she's
away.
on her way to it.
I was in the mental asylum.
Yep.
Some women were talking to themselves. Others cried. Some were even covered in their own filth. Others were violent and tried to hurt themselves any way possible.
Oh, right here too. Because this is the PS5 version, it is in fact censored. But this, I actually know because I'm aware of these lines. Right here is one of the censored parts, and it's so fucking stupid. Allow me to dispense the information myself, because this is where it would be. Somewhere around here. Now, this isn't an exact quote, because I don't know the exact line, but this is basically what it is. They would cover themselves in their own filth, right? So to continue on from there. There was one woman who would spend all her time pleasuring herself. They don't even use the word masturbation. All of her time pleasuring herself, and to the point where she would hurt herself, so they'd have to tie her to her bed in order to get her to stop, which she did. And then to give herself some time to heal. And then once she was done healing, they would untie her and she would go right back to it. And that woman was me. That's all they say. Can you believe that they fucking censor that?
They started to give me injections. What they gave me made my whole body shake. I broke my vertebrae and an ankle. I think it was called cardiazole or something like that. My body was like a fire that didn't want to be put out. When it appeared to be quenched, it would come back, even stronger than before. In the end, though, they won. There was no longer any need for therapy. Something inside of me had died. But nevertheless, I insisted on carrying along this painful journey. I was stronger than I could ever have imagined.
But there's the other side. And let me guess, there's gonna be another marionette there to talk some shit. So here's my guess. There's gonna be another marionette there to talk some shit, and then I will see Volterra in its operation, and then the game will probably end. Unless it doesn't. Oh, I can move forward faster now. Oh, not a marionette, just a mannequin. Is that what you see yourself as? Something hollow? To be totally fair, you are batshit fucking insane.
Who are you? Wait. I want answers. Don't go away. Talk to me about Martha, please.
Oh my god. Okay, a lot of shit didn't make sense to me in this plot. Like, straight up. Yeah, this is about who Martha is. I just connected the dots on everything. Because I was thinking that maybe the mother wasn't such a bad, person, and that it was all in her head. But no, I get it now. The mother was a bad person. The mother fucked her up in the first place. Cooking the dog and making her eat it was real in the game. Martha is dead. Martha does not exist. I am Martha. I'm gonna go with the other one because I understand. She is Martha. She's Martha and Julia.
Martha, Julia, there's no longer any difference. I am both Martha and Julia, whichever you want. It's us, so it's true. And Mother? Is she alive?
She's dead. There's no way she's not.
Mummy is dead. Nobody knows that better than I do.
You chopped up her corpse and put it under a fucking bridge.
It's useless to try and deceive ourselves. Did I do what I think I've done? Yes, damn it. It really happened. I cut her into pieces and buried her under the bridge. God, all that blood. My God, I knew it. What about Daddy? The soldiers? Did that really happen?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't
If I
know.
think back to that moment, everything is muddled. I do not know how to answer. No answer is perhaps the most painful answer. What about Nanny?
Okay, do you really have to wait for her to sign this shit though? She should be fine.
Nanny is fine. I don't even want to think that anything bad could have happened to her. Are you sure? That brings me great joy. I'm afraid to ask about Lapo.
Oh, that means that she was the one that was pregnant? I don't know, this shit's confused. I don't know, dude. Lapo doesn't exist. I don't know.
Lapo probably doesn't exist. That's the most logical explanation. I've invented so many things. He's probably also one of them. That's what I thought too. One last question. The
I love
pregnancy?
how the game is like asking me what I think is real and what's not, since I know. Martha was pregnant. I was pregnant. There was no pregnancy. Honestly,
There was no pregnancy. All of it came from my sick mind. So many inventions. What else did I invent? What else will I discover? That's enough now. All of these questions are pointless, aren't
dude,
they?
this is the game breaking
It's
the fourth
all
wall.
inside of us. We just need to turn the mirror. Is it not all just the reflection of an unknowable existence? Nothing more than a puppet show.
Well, let's turn the fucking mirror.
Ready for everything
Huh?
with open arms. Even ready to kill. Legs always ready to run.
I can say this is probably one of the most trippiest games I've ever played.
The womb that conceived in sin.
And she's getting more damaged each time. Let me guess, until there's nothing left.
Lastly, the mind. To protect us, it has turned us into monsters. Either way, we cannot live like this, can we? I'll take care of it. I don't need to worry. I'll try to sleep if I can. I've got this.
Well, this is a censored scene, so let's see. Let's see what's so bad about this one. By the way, fun fact, this skip thing is supposed to not be there anymore. Oh, she's still in the asylum right now and she's questioning everything.
On the 26th of July,
And she just killed
San
herself.
Casciano was bombed and the church was destroyed. But I was not there then. I was already in the asylum.
Yeah.
Once again, stubbornly, I was not dead. The bombs hadn't killed me, and I had also survived myself. The most absurd test and the hardest one. The war ended some time ago now, both out there and inside of me. I was on the wrong side of the gate, but now I can turn that page. Life is opening its doors again, isn't it? If I hadn't been so lucky to survive myself, I would have thrown everything away. We think that danger is all around us, ready to attack. But the more devious and misleading dangers are the ones that are inside of us. They grow without us realizing. They make us suffer, remain confused, and remove our self-respect. I would have wanted to ask for help, but I was alone. This is my story. Thank you for being here, for listening to me. Now
You're
I am
welcome.
ready to leave. How long will it take to get home?
And that's it. Fortunately today, it is possible to ask for help and receive it if we were alone, if we're desperate, even if it feels like it doesn't make sense. Nothing less for us only because we can no longer receive. There's something always to live for, something great can be just around the corner. I know I read that fast, but I wasn't sure how long it would stay on the screen. If you or someone you know is struggling, information and crisis resources are available at that link, or that URL. Bunch of people who don't have English fucking names. My guess is this is an Italian developer. A lot of developers you wouldn't think are not even American. Take Dying Light or The Medium, for example. Those guys are from Poland. English. %. Let me guess, that's how much of the game I actually completed? So, at this point, ordinarily what I would do is I would do the review here and now, but starting with this game, I'm going to be doing my gaming reviews differently. And instead of simply talking over the main menu like I normally do, I'm gonna talk in a different way. So, yeah, you'll get to see the real me. So, the review will be next, but it won't be on the main menu, it'll be with me. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and quit this now, and if you want to know more of my thoughts about this game, then tune in to the review. Until then, thank you. This has been Martha is Dead.